What's good, guys? It's your boy Joe626 coming back from a little bit of a month layoff. There's really no excuse. I want to give you, it's the same old stuff, school, all this other stuff, family life. Anyway, as you can tell, I'm bringing you guys a zombie gameplay. Haven't done one since my 3-year anniversary video. Anyway, before I get into the commentary, I'd like to address a couple things. First of all, Battlefield Hardline has recently come out. I want to know if anybody has played it on PS3 and if it's worth getting on the, because I know a lot of next-gen systems enjoy it. So I just want to know if it's worth getting for regular gen. But and the other thing was I'm with my buddy Anthony, aka Killer Dragon, as you saw on the screen below. Maybe you saw it, maybe you didn't. There he was, just in the screen. He wanted me to address the issue that he actually did pretty bad this game, but he wanted me to tell you guys that he doesn't do bad like this. He actually, in his words, and I quote, I did it to make you look good for your video. So thanks, Ant. Oh, gee, Matt, you're welcome. I know you didn't say that, but you probably would say it anyway. Anyway, now that I've gotten the stupid stuff out of the way, I want to address the issue of the week. I wouldn't say issue, it's actually more of a great experience. We all know WrestleMania 31 was this past Sunday. First thing I want to say is I sincerely apologize for every shit talking I said about the show. The show itself was really good. Maybe even better than WrestleMania 30 last year. To be honest, I really don't know. I think it was a little bit better in some cases. Next, I want to just break some of the matches down really quick and give you my overall reaction, which I pretty much just did, but in a more in-depth type of thing. Anyway, the first match I saw was, as you can see, he goes down. Of course, thanks a lot, Ant, for going down. First match I remember seeing was the tag team match, and just side note, none of these matches, if I may say or not, are in no particular order, because I may or may not remember the order of them, as if it really matters. Anyway, back to what I was saying. The tag team match between Cesaro, Tyson Kidd, the Usos, Los Matadores, and the New Day, or as I like to call them, the Nation of Jobber Nation, aka the fake-ass Nation of Domination. The match was actually really good than I thought it was going to be. I sincerely mean that. The match was really good. There was high action. To be honest, even the jobbers were even selling the match. And even, what was his name, Jimmy or Jey Uso, I get them confused. One of them was fighting the whole match since one of the guys got injured. So I give props to him for not for getting his ass kicked, but still trying to put out a great match. This match I didn't see fully that I'm about to say, but I saw enough where it's the only part people actually care about, and that was the match between Galil. That was the match between. Actually, it wasn't even a match. It was the Andre the Giant Memorial Battle Royal, which for whatever reason was on the pre-show. Still don't understand that, but whatever. The ending was very good. Mizdow, aka Damian Sandow, for those who don't know, is no longer the Miz's. You can put it this way: he's no longer the Miz's bitch. Luckily. Anyway. So he didn't win, which he was one of my picks. He was a pick of mine to win the match. I really wasn't that angry about it. Big Show won, though. I really don't have a beef with Big Show winning. Everybody has a beef with that. It's only fitting, since he's been compared to Andre so many freaking times. So, give the guy a break. And stop hating on the guy. The guy has spent the last, I want to say 20 years entertaining all of you. and you want to complain about it for whatever reason. So just stop. It's annoying. I see this on my Twitter timeline all the time. Oh, why are we still seeing Big Show and Kane? Because they're still entertaining all of you. So be happy about that. Although their gimmicks need to change. Okay, next up was the Intercontinental title match, who I had Dean Ambrose to win. A little upset he didn't win. I'm not as angry as I thought I was going to be about Daniel Bryan winning. The match was really good. I wish it had gone on a little longer. Probably still can't compare to the WrestleMania 10 match. As you can see, I go down. The WrestleMania 10 match that happened between Shawn and Razor, aka Scott Hall. So, I mean, it was a good match. It wasn't bad. I really liked it. The next match was Randy Orton versus Seth Rollins, and oh my god, that last RKO that Randy put on. Okay, let's put it this way. I know Seth did all the work, pretty much. All Randy had to do was deliver the RKO. Seth himself had to sell the move, who I give props to. I think had Seth not been able to sell that move, the match would have been a flunk. I really liked it, pretty much. That RKO was sick. I'm still going crazy over it. I watched it like 30 times on a Vine today, and I'm like, oh, I can't get enough of this. But, what's the next match? I don't know if this was the one that came right after that. Sting versus Triple. I've never marked out so many times in one match than I did with that one. You had Sting and Triple have pretty good entrances. I mean, Sting's entrance wasn't as good as Triple coming out as the Terminator, but he came out with some stupid drums. I'm like, what the hell is this? So, like, what is it? Like a quarter, like maybe 3/4 halfway through the match, all of a sudden DX comes out. And I'm like, oh my god, DX. You know, I'm an Attitude Era fan. I wasn't around during the Attitude Era when I watched it, but I'm very much a fan of what went on from what I've seen. So I marked out when that happened. What else? Then what was it? 5 minutes later, NWO comes out. Oh my god, you can tell I went crazy. I went insane. And then Shawn too. Shawn Michaels came out, insane. I love that match. I really do. I'm a little upset about Sting not winning after all the hype that went on behind all the hype that went with the match. But, you know, what are you going to do? Alright, the next match, if I remember correctly, was the United States title match. Which wasn't really... I didn't really watch it because for those of you who read my Twitter and I talk about it often when I talk about wrestling to my friends and stuff, I'm not a big John Cena fan. I never really was a big John Cena fan. I saw right through all the bullshit that he had in his gimmick. And it kind of made me, this is going to piss some of you off, and I really don't care. But to all the Cena haters out there, this was the tension I felt watching this match. You either want John Cena to lose and remain in the main event picture, or do you want John Cena to win and become United States champion? Now me, I didn't want John Cena to win, but I knew he was. I really wasn't too fond of it. The match itself, to me, it was bleh. I didn't watch it, of course. Like I said, I'm not a John Cena fan. Also, he pulled off a stunner. That's disrespectful to me. Like, I'm a Stone Cold fan. Come on. John Cena doing a stunner is like a spit in the face to all the Attitude Era fans. So that's all I want to say about that match. And the fact that Lana had to get knocked over to sell the match was pretty bullshit. What was the other match? Oh, Taker and Bray Wyatt. Very upset Undertaker didn't come out with his motorcycle. I was very upset about that. I really was. I really thought he should have came out, and I would have been like, oh my god, this... I would have marked out just as much as I did in the Sting match. But he didn't come out, so what are you going to do? But he looked really good, though. He looked a lot better than he did last year. he looked a bit younger, I think. But to be honest, as the match was going on, I can tell, you know, he's aging, so I can tell he was kind of getting his butt kicked. I was worried he was going to have another concussion like he did with Brock Lesnar when the streak ended, which wouldn't have surprised me. Finally, I think this was the last match. If not, if I forget something, just somebody tell me. Brock versus Roman Reigns. Brock Lesnar, by when I mean Brock. Dear God, he whipped the crap out of Roman. Roman only got like 5 big moves in that match. He really didn't have much offense until the end. And I was like, oh my God, Brock's going to kill him. I really thought this match was one of the only matches of the show that I thought could have potentially been real. They were really beating the crap out of each other. And you know what? Hats off to both of them. I don't hate Roman Reigns, as I said in my Royal Rumble video. I have no disrespect towards him. I don't know why people have a beef with him, even though his mic skills are bad, but that's not the only thing that defines being a wrestler. Your skills have to count for something too. Oh, by the way, side note, is anybody keeping track of the times that that Anthony's gone down? I thought so. And then when this match seemed doomed, the one thing I thought would never happen happened in the night. Since Seth Rollins lost, the only thing that would make sense was for him to cash in the Money in the Bank contract. And for those of you who don't know what that is, Money in the Bank contract is a contract in which the person who pulls down the briefcase in the ladder match gets a title match for the year. He gets almost a guaranteed title match for the year. If he cashes in and succeeds, he's the new champion. It used to be whoever he cashed in on, whether it was WWE or World, but since it's WWE World Heavyweight Championship, one title, one word, which I thought was really stupid. I hate that damn title. I really do. I still hate that damn title. But you know what? It's whatever. He cashed in. He succeeded. I was very happy about it. I thought that was a good way to end the show with all that hype and stuff. I think it pushed Seth really well too. He really got a big pop out of that, I think. Everybody went crazy. So, I'm not going to complain about that. I know some people whose names will not be mentioned, because they know who they are. They didn't like the finish. I was okay with it. I didn't have a problem with it. It's not that I'm like I didn't have a problem with how it ended. And the fact that I'm kind of shocked he didn't pin Brock, because I thought that would have made him, quote unquote, in terms of some of the wrestling fans I see on Twitter, make him look strong. But hey, you can't please everybody, which is what WWE does every day. They don't please everybody who they put out the show to. But you know what? Overall, I give WrestleMania a solid 7.5, 8 out of 10, just for some of the factors. I mean, stupid stuff like the boringness of some of the matches and stuff, and the fact that John Cena won the U.S. title. But anyway, I hope you guys have enjoyed this. I'm sorry I haven't been posting. I'm on spring break. I'm hopefully going to get some more videos out. I'm trying to clear out as much of my theater mode on Black Ops 2 and Black Ops 1 as I possibly can. And maybe get some new games, depends. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoy this. If you're on spring break, hope you guys enjoy. Peace out.